Hey everybody, this is Dan from Mass Coins and Collectibles. Today I went to a pawn shop and I picked up some constitutional or junk silver, some people like to call it. I got a really good deal on it. I got it below spot, so that was fantastic. I don't typically like going to pawn shops or gold and silver stores. I always find they charge a ridiculous premium on everything. These guys were selling individually encapsulated silver state quarters for $29 a piece. You can pick up whole sets, as they release them 5 at a time each year, for like 25 bucks. So why would you pay $29 for one quarter? You can pick up 5 for like $25 or less on eBay. It's just crazy. So those are just some of the ridiculous things that they were doing. Another thing I saw was they had all the silver Jefferson nickels from World War II in this little display case. This cheap little thing put together. It looked nice though, but it was this cheap plastic thing. And the coins were nice and bright and shiny. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I took a closer look at it. They were all heavily worn, obverse and reverse. The reverse on 90% of them were so bad. It was just ridiculous. But somebody had cleaned them and polished them so they were nice, bright, and shiny. They wanted $95 for it. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was just ridiculous. So their prices were just outrageous. But constitutional silver, the guy says, we always sell it below spot. They get it for next to nothing. So even a couple of bucks below spot, they're making a big premium on that. And I said, okay, maybe I'll come back for some more at another date, But that's the way I usually typically find things at those places. But hey, had a good day for this stuff. So I picked up 13 walkers and 13 13 dimes. And they had no quarters. They were already sold out. He says the quarters go fast over everything else. So they had about 40 walkers and maybe about 60 dimes. And he let me go through them, which was nice. I went through all the half dollars, and they had one Franklin, and it was pretty beat up. And then they had 2 64 Kennedys. One was decent, the other one wasn't, so I just left those aside. So I went through all the walkers, and I picked up the oldest ones he had and a bunch with mint marks. Ones I know that have, possible double dies or other issues like that. And unfortunately, none of them had that. But most of these have mint marks, D's or S's, which is great. So nothing I didn't really have before, maybe 1 or 2, but still not bad. A couple of them aren't really that bad at all. Some have some decent detail, but most of them are pretty heavily worn, The dimes, the 63 Rosie was the best one they had, so I grabbed that. The best dime I got was this 31S, which has a low mint rate, mintage of 1.8 million. So that was a good find. That's, look at the reeds. They're pretty. There's a little bit of reeds showing. It's just a dirty coin with, but still, that's a few bucks right there, which is great. And this 1887 seated Liberty dime. It's beyond poor. It's really bad, which is too bad. If it was in good condition, it'd be worth like, $10 or $12. But still, even in this state, you can get a few bucks for it. Somebody will want it for a filler for a book or something. But that was cool. And, there's a 45 in here. S, San Francisco. Where are you? Over here. And the Merc. What am I looking for? And I was hoping that was a small or the micro S, but it wasn't. It turned out to be the large one. So, or the regular issue size. But overall, I think I did pretty well on these, So I'm happy with them. Might go back there again sometime. Maybe at the end of the year, they'll have some kind of clearance sale or something like that. So, but given what I saw today, I wouldn't buy anything other than the junk silver. Their prices were just too ridiculous on, the new Panda silver rounds that came out. They were ridiculously overpriced for that. It was just crazy. I forget what it was, but it was too expensive. So it's just like, yeah, not going to be buying anything else but junk silver from you guys. They had some really cool guitars on the wall. Yeah, and I don't know pricing on guitars, but I do know nice guitars. I played for a while, and one of my brothers has been playing since he was a kid, and so I do know some of the better guitars to look at, and there was one from the '86 that was really nice, and he was charging a fortune for it, so oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like, leave some comments, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can see my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.